Please welcome Ravina Haridas. Ravina Haridas, you've got this. You've got this, Ravina Haridas.
Dream big, start small, but most importantly, start somewhere, anywhere. My favorite quote by Simon Sinek. Who all here have a dream which you think is unattainable? Let me tell you the story of a young girl from India. Many years ago, there was this very shy and reserved 7-year-old. Growing up in a quaint coastal town in the southernmost tip of India, she was restricted by social norms which were very strict for girls. Rules were set how a girl should talk, walk, dress, even smile in public. Because of this, there was this innate fear of doing something wrong. She grew up feeling shy, wanting to run away from any social gathering rather than face that difficult situation. But she cherished a dream to one day boldly meet and greet people. This little girl I told you about is me, today delivering a speech to this eminent audience. So, how did I do it? Because I started small, taking baby steps one at a time, with the help of my most encouraging mother. It was not easy. That social gathering in southern India and the Toastmasters venue in Raleigh is 80 to 100 miles apart and took me more than 30 plus years to travel. It all started with small steps like learning to look in the eyes and shake hands, to simple tasks like reciting a poem in front of guests. And every time this little girl timidly asked her mom, "Mom, will you be there watching me?" "I'll definitely be there, and that's a promise." "Do you think I can do this?" "Yes, dear, you have got this." And every time at the end, my mom exclaimed with joy, "You did it, my child." That's all that mattered. How many of you remember your first stage appearance in school? Golden memories, aren't they? When I was a teenager, I had a simple wish to stand on the stage, face the students, and read out from a printed paper. I set a goal. I still remember vividly the day my name was called out in the school assembly. I mustered all the courage and walked to the stage. Do you know how terrifying that is? What in the world was I thinking when I walked up there? But yes, there I stood, facing the mic, in front of the entire school, smiling nervously, and read out from a newspaper article. The kind applause at the end was my greatest inspiration, and the pat on the shoulder that day from my school principal was my best ever motivation to set new goals in public speaking and slowly overcome my stage fear. Slowly with time. Let me tell you, when you start on something, there might be a few things which you cannot change, but that shouldn't stop you. In my case, it is this trembling. I tried hard, but this wouldn't stop. And then I told it, "That's okay. You can join me on stage. But remember, I am the boss, not you. I make commands, not you." This relationship has worked out fine so far. ago, and more than 5 years back, in 2018 October, destiny brought me to this land of dreams, United States, with my family. And that's when the next hurdle presented itself. Work culture in a foreign country is much different from that back in your hometown. I have been working towards better professional communication skills since then, and by joining Toastmasters, and today with this speech, I move one step closer towards my new dream. With all this said, I have to admit there is some small part within me who is still that meek 7-year-old who was trembling with fear as she presented herself today. But all this while that I talked, I knew my mom was watching me from heaven above, just as she had promised. And as I wind up today, I can hear her whispering to me, "You did it, my child." That's all that matters. And today, my mom, through me, wants to echo to each one of you. You have got this. And when are you going to take that first step towards your unattainable dream? Can't